Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Living Life at Life View. I am your host, Dr. Veronica Garcia, and today we are joined by the amazing, the one, the only, our swimming coach, Coach Keer. Hi, welcome.
Hello, it's good to be here.
So happy to have you here.
Very excited.
I love that in Life University, we're well known for the chiropractic part of it, but we have such a beautiful undergraduate and graduate teams and groups of individuals that are leaning and striving forward. But within it, we have amazing athletics. Yeah. And within the amazing athletics, we do have a swimming team, which let's talk about our swimming team a little bit.
It'd be great. Get to introduce everybody to it.
Yes. Tell me a little bit of the history of the swimming team. Do we have males and females, and what levels they compete at?
So we have a men and women's team. Mm-hmm. We all train together. Yeah. The team, I'm not sure exactly how long it's been here. I've been here 3 years, and I know it was here 5 or 6 years before that. And before that, right now we actually have the biggest team we've had. So we have 30 swimmers, 15 men, 15 women. Last year we only had 16 total. Wow. 9 men and 7 women. Yeah. So we're growing a lot. Just like most of our athletics here, we have kids from all over the world. Yeah. We have swimmers from Australia and Hungary and Denmark and Spain and Germany and Brazil and probably leaving a bunch of countries out, South Africa. We have a ton of kids from all over the place. And then we have also several kids from Georgia. We have one swimmer from New Mexico, a swimmer from Colorado. So we're all over the world. And so we swim in the Sun Conference. So it's actually a combination of two, the Sun Conference and the Southern States Conference, because neither of us had enough teams to make a whole conference.
Gotcha.
So there's 9 teams in the conference. We finished right now, our best finish we had in the previous 2 years was 5th. Yeah. This year, I'm hoping to break into the top 3 on both men and women. Yes. So right now, currently, we are ranked 3rd for the men and 4th for the women in the conference. So we're getting there and growing. No, we don't have a pool on campus.
Yes, exactly. That's always a question.
It's all the time.
No, we train at the lake.
Yeah, right? We get in the lake. Okay. But actually, we just go over to the Cobb Aquatic Center, which is just 5 minutes off campus. Yeah. And actually, Cobb County is really good with us. Every now and then, we'll train over at Mountain View, too, which is 15, 20 minutes away. But if it comes down to it and we have to, we're actually going to end up hosting our only home meet this year. Our senior meet will be in January at Mountain View.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
Yeah. So it's nice getting there and trying to get more and more home meets. We're working on it. Problem is when you're using a county pool, you have high schools, you have club teams, you have the county using it. So it's a little bit hard to do.
You have to share it.
Yes.
Yeah. So tell me about what inspired you to become a swimming coach.
So I started coaching at 5, or started swimming at 5. Sorry, not coaching.
I'm like, whoa.
But I did start coaching at 14.
Oh, wow.
So I started coaching the summer league teams. I was coaching the 8 and unders. Okay. And I was having a blast with them. And it would be funny is the summer league meets. When I was 14, the age groups went 8s, 10s, 12s, 14s, 18s. Yeah. So I would swim my races, hop out and set all the 8 and unders up. And if you ever worked with 8 and unders, it's like, I guess the herding cats, like trying to get them all where they have to be. So it's there. But that's when I started really liking working on technique and teaching the kids, get them the love of the sport. Yeah. And then fast forward later on, I had an incredible high school coach who was a doctor of psychology. So he did little things with us, like ask us how we're doing. And it would be funny. It'd be like on a scale of 1 to 10. Oh, I'm a 6. Well, you were 7 yesterday. What happened between, he didn't accept just I'm good, whatever, it's fine. So he was one that was really instrumental. He helped me develop as a swimmer, helped me go on to swim in college. And then my college coach was the one where I saw what he did. I saw helping the swimmers plan for life after swimming. Which I think is awesome. I think that was the driving thing to me. When I started getting the coaching, I wanted to get the kids to get to college because I coached club for 20 years. Yeah. And then when I had this opportunity and Jamie gave me this opportunity, it was my dream job. So I And I love the idea of prepping these kids for life after swimming.
Yeah.
So it's really good.
It's a huge transition.
Yes.
To be an athlete and that be your identity for your whole life, for you since age 4, since age 5, right? So it's transitioning into how can that still be part of your essence while you continue to develop yourself as a professional that you want to be. Yeah. So it's really impactful and it's really beautiful that you have that mindset for them because it's a safe space.
And a little bit of it was I went through that with when I got done swimming. I went from having 18 guys around me all the time and teammates and everything else, and it was just like me. I'm here.
Wow.
and then having to go through that, it's like I didn't have, like I had a plan after college, but I didn't have teammates around me. And then I was kind of, that's one of the things that is I want to make sure that everybody gets to have that community to help them beyond the sport.
Exactly. Yeah. I love that. And I think that swimming is one of in my perspective, these beautiful sports that it's very centric. It's very about your mindset and your ability to kind of dig deep inside so that we can complete the meet. But also, as soon as you step out of the pool, it's the people. It's that yes, it was about me, but it's also about us. And it's a beautiful experience, a beautiful thing to have. So it's definitely a huge transition when you get out of the pool for real. And
well, we always talk about the when you're at practice, it's not social.
Yeah,
like you can talk in the middle of sets and I watch people have conversations 10 seconds at a time, but the meets is where it's social. The meet, most sporting events, when you're sitting on the sidelines, you're quiet, or swim meets, you're engaged, you're talking to each other. It's a lot more fun at the meets than at practice. Yeah. Practice, you don't get to you're staring at the black line at the bottom of the pool. Yeah. And you get yelled at by a coach for breathing.
How dare you breathe? So tell me a little bit about the culture right now within those 30 individuals from different places in the world.
So right now it's actually amazing. These guys, and everybody talks about how nice and friendly they are and how welcoming they are. And I think what's happened over the years is people were from somewhere else, so that bonded them. It is like when I got hired on, the swimmers that were here were so excited to have me here. And they brought me in, and that culture has continued, and everybody is welcoming. I get a kick out of the Hungarian kids teaching the kids that speak Spanish how to speak Hungarian and back and forth. And the kids from the United States are learning how to speak Hungarian. I think last summer we had a bunch of swimmers go travel through Europe.
Wow.
They went to, Denmark and the Netherlands. Like we have, and they all went there and traveled around Europe
just
last
together
year.
For themselves.
Together and just did it. So and I know of at least one of the swimmers last year when we went to Louisiana. It was the only time she'd been out of Georgia or Florida. She'd been to Georgia and Florida were the only two places she had been, and now she's traveling to Europe.
Wow!
So it's
got goosebumps.
Yeah, it's really cool, and that's the thing is the culture is building better and better. We're doing some little activities to get our valued behaviors from the university incorporated into the team.
How come?
It's if that's what the school's looking at, I think it needs to go into every direction. And I want the kids, part of life after swimming is if you have these valued behaviors that the school has and the pillars, you can get there.
And I've heard a little bit about one of those exercises that you're doing. So do you mind sharing what the exercise is?
Sure. So we have, I'll bring out my little bracelets here. So I went and got these wristbands, and there are 3. There's one for grit, one for integrity, one for constant growth, and one for respect. And when the swimmers see either a teammate doing the things they're supposed to do, or if they see anybody on campus doing what they're supposed to do, they can give them one of these, and they wear them. Yeah. I gave the men's basketball team, because the men's basketball team won the GPA award. So I gave them 14 constant growth wristbands. So they have that. The kids are buying into it. They're giving out the respect and the integrity and the grit. And, we always say swimming's not an easy sport. And there's sets that they're doing in practice that they're just crushing, and it's hard. So they're getting rewarded by there. People start to see it. And more importantly, I want to be able to give them out to the people around campus who are doing great stuff.
Yeah. I love that's a way of incorporating the speak tradition of campus, of you see someone, just connect with them, whether you're just passing by or this is the third time I've seen you at Socrates Cafe. At this point, I'm going to introduce myself, right?
And I love that, the fact that people say hi, and that speak tradition I actually sell that when I recruit.
And it's even more beautiful, the fact that it brings back those qualities that sometimes we overlook what we're doing with words of affirmation and showing love to each other in that way. It's a beautiful exercise that you're doing with the students. And it honestly just continues to bring that community of Life University, but the teams and the athletics together. And it's really, really nice to see, really nice to watch. For anybody that's interested in becoming part of the team at Life University, at the swimming team, tell me a little bit of what that schedule looks like so that they can start preparing, and then what should they be doing?
If they're interested, of course, the swimmers, I'd love to get local swimmers, love to get people involved. We're somewhat trying to build a diving program. We have to figure out how that would work, because we have to get a diving coach. But they can contact me. My information's on the website. They can contact me. They can go through recruiting services. And basically we go 5 days a week. We're training, actually 6 days, including Saturday. And then twice a week, we go a double. The double's only an hour in the afternoon. And actually we'll do skill work and things like that. But if they get in touch with me, the Georgia kids, I'm taking almost all Georgia kids. I get calls from international kids all the time. There's a lot of recruiting services out there. My swimmers will reach out to kids. And I'll take a look and give anybody that's willing to come and work hard. And most importantly, because our women's team has won the GPA award 2 years in a row.
Nice.
So they come and perform in the classroom. That's a big thing, is everything I think is balanced. So if you're going to perform in the pool, you're going to perform in the classroom, and you're also going to perform in your relationships. So
that's beautiful. Well, thank you so much for your passion and dedication to these children, to these kids, to these adults. But it's really beautiful to see. Thank you for your dedication to Life University and our community, because that already speaks volumes. I'm really excited for what's coming. I'm really excited for this season for you guys.
It'll be great. It's with having 30 swimmers, it's good pressure to have.
Exactly.
So I'm very excited.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Have a beautiful rest of your quarter. Good luck on the upcoming meets. And we'll see you guys on the next episode of Living Life at Life U. Bye.